Hi Gemini, this is your horoscope for March for everyone who have their ascendants on the moon in Gemini, and always check your ascendant sign. It's very important and probably the most correct astrological prediction. And what does March hold for you, Gemini? First of all, the most important thing that I see is that the planet Rahu is changing sign together with the planet Ketu. And for 1.5 years, your focus goes into a different sector of your life. Wherever Rahu passes, this is the area of our life we develop the most, and it requires a lot of our attention. But at the end of that process, from 1.5 years, you'll see how much you've done in regards to that area of your life. And when it's in the 5th house, it means that those of you who have children, the children will be having some big changes in their life in a positive way. They'll be having some big life developments. Maybe some of them will be starting new careers. Maybe some of them will be starting new schools. And it will feel like development is happening in their life, some growth, because Rahu rules growth and material development in that area. And your children might require more attention as well. And there might be as well a bit of a power struggle initially with your children, especially in the next 2-3 months, in March, in April, in May. While Mars is moving also retrograde in your 5th house, because Mars is the planet of arguments, is the planet of properly applying willpower. So a lot of you who have children, their children will be learning to apply willpower, and they might be more willful, they might be a little bit more stormy and agitated, but they'll be making changes in their life. And those of you who don't have children, it means 5th house rules any creative endeavors we're involved with, and you will be called in the next 1.5 years to very much focus on developing your creativity. Maybe some of you will take a hobby and start making money out of it. Maybe some of you will stop hanging out so much with friends and social environment and focus more on developing your own uniqueness and shining, because this is what the 5th house is. Those of you who are in the entertainment industry, those of you who are speakers, those of you who are writers, those of you who use who use creativity in some way in their job, they will see amazingly powerful, positive results, but with a lot of hard work demanded in the next 2-3 months, because Mars is also there in the 5th house, and Mars, when it's retrograde, it demands more personal effort, more willpower in that direction. And you start seeing the results when Mars gets forward, starts moving forward, which is from around, I think from towards the end of the spring, you'll start seeing the results of those creative efforts that you've put. And also there are good results into the lives of your children. So good period for creative people. Very intense, requiring a lot of hard work, requiring a lot of focus, but the results will be amazing. Let's see. Those of you who are also in the entertainment industry, those of you who are in, whether it's actors, musicians, somehow on stage, they'll have such a big development of those areas of their life in the next 1.5 years, and particularly focus for a few months ahead. About your children, as I said, will require more attention. There might be a little bit some power struggles with them from March. And they will eventually lead to the child becoming more assertive and more strong within themselves, and more developed as an individual. At the same time, Jupiter, the planet of wealth, the planet of luck, is turning direct in your 2nd house of finances. So till now it was moving backwards, and some of you, maybe there were some delays with financial matters, with financial well-being, with material resources. Now when Jupiter starts moving forward, you'll start seeing the results of those hard efforts you've put in regards to finances and material well-being. They'll start flowing more easily, they'll start happening, you'll start seeing the results now. So financially they can be a positive period for you, starting from March, April onwards. What else is happening? Yes, Saturn is turning retrograde in your 6th house, and 6th house is the house of fixing problems. And when planet moves retrograde, as I said, you're required to put more effort in that area of your life, and it will only start giving you the good results when Saturn turns again positively. And 6th house rules your daily routines, your health routines, your what you eat, what you do, you exercise, and this is the most important time when a person can make big changes in their health. when Saturn turns retrograde into the 6th house, especially if your ascendant is Gemini or lesser degree sun or moon. But this is the time when you can really, really fix something, or otherwise your health starts firing up. The health starts giving you signals. Maybe some chronic condition comes up, some other condition, you know, which been festering start showing, or just new problems, health problems can appear, which will be a cue for you that this is the time to change health. This is the time to change daily regimes. Wake up earlier, eat less, you know, whatever, you know what you have to do. So you have the chance for the next few months to do exactly this, exactly while Saturn is turning retrograde. You have more of a determination and persistence to work hard on it, and you start seeing the results of these new changes in your routines and your health after Saturn turns forwards. Before that, it might be harder work, it might require for you to push stronger, but you have the impact and you have the determination, as I said, to carry through with those. So don't miss this chance from March to work on those issues. And at the same time, the Sun and Mercury are in your 10th house. So for a lot of Gemini, it will be a time of the year when they're, you know, when their career, 10th house is career, and their social status is bringing them rewards. When they're getting new projects started there, when some projects start moving forward, when some of you might get a new job, some of you might have to work more with authority figures, say high standing people, but you yourself will have more authority and people will look up to you in regards to whatever your specialist at, or whatever your field of knowledge is, whatever your field of work is. You kind of have a chance to shine whatever the Sun is, and to be much more organized and to implement plans and run them better, because Mercury is the manager, which is also passing through your 10th house. So this is for your Gemini. A lot of interesting things are starting to happen and to shape up in your life. So thank you very much, and I will see you next month.